In English, huh? I try. Huh? My English is not perfect, but I try to speak in English. I'm very happy to be here because I come here in the next Africa Cup in 2030. And I know Bafana is a very good team with a good coach. I know he want to win at home because every team he want to beat Morocco now in Africa. But with the team, I try to do the best for inshallah we keep 3 points here in Johannesburg.
All right, we're taking questions.
غنجربوا encore certains joueurs نشوفوهم غدا ان شاء الله. اللي مهم هي نساليو مزيان بحال اللي كنقول هذه الاخر العام اللي بالنسبه لنا دوزنا كاس العالم دوزنا لي ماتش اميكو مور كاس العالم وكنعرفوا من شهر 9 غتبدا فريمون حنا لوبجيكتيف ديالنا نمشيو لكوب دافريك نديروا شي حاجه اللي في مستوى دونك خصنا نساليوها بحال كنعرفوا ملي الدراري عياو الدراري بزاف الدراري موحدين الدراري اللي باغيين حتى هما يمشيو للعطله الدراري اللي كيفكروا في لي ترانسفير ديالهم وكنعرفوا هذا الماتش ماشي كنقولوا ماشي مهم بحال بجوج فراقين اهلين غنشدوا بحال ماتش اميكال اللي غنجربوا شي حوايج اللي غنشوفوا على برا في لافريك كيفاش نقدروا نتعاملوا وعندنا لي بليسي عندنا بزاف د الحوايج بحال ما غاديش نتحبوا في هذا الشيء اللي مهم هي نساليو مزيان من بعد نرتاحوا مزيان باش ان شاء الله في شهر 9 نرجعوا في المستوى ديالنا بحال حنا عارفين ستاد غيكون عامر والناس كيغيستناو غير يربحوا المغرب دابا اي فرقه كتبغي تربحنا دونك خصنا نكونوا موجودين باش نكونوا في المستوى ديالنا. بسم الله. Yes, this game is not easy for my team because we train only 2 days together and also a lot of players come back from the final of the Conference League and Europa League. A lot of players stop the league now 1 month ago in the championship on the Qatar League. But we try to do your best. What I learned is every team now against us, he try to win and is more difficult for us now. And you need to improve. You can do your best every game to win the 3 points. And now I think Bafana is very big team. Is qualified now with us in the next Africa Cup. It's good game. I think every team go to attack because you don't have a pressure about the qualification. And I try to see my team to enjoy with the fans and to show Morocco what he do in the World Cup is not a surprise. No, I think it's different game now. You have 1 year ago, it changed a lot of player in my team and a lot of player in the Bafana. And now his 2 team is qualified now. The pressure is not in other team. You don't have a pressure. Bafana is qualified, Morocco is qualified. I think in different spirits in the pitch. And I know this team, a lot of players of Mamelodi Sundown. He want to play football, good football. He is an offensive squad. And I think is hard game for us tomorrow because I have a lot of players tired about the season. A lot of players play maybe more of 50 games in the years. The season with the World Cup, with the emotion, everybody want to go holidays. But the job is a job. You need to do your best to keep 3 points, and you show you are a big team in Africa. Yes, a lot of people say when we play against a big team, it is more easy for us, but I think it's not about big team or bad team. You know, the spirit of the player is very important. When you win against Brazil and after 2 days with a Ramadan, you will play outside your country and you travel and you don't hit and you need to play, it's very difficult for my team. I accept that. Against the Cape Verde, I said, we train only 2 days, but I make every time my team in the difficulty for the future because I know Africa Cup is maybe one of big competition in the world, more difficult competition. To win this competition, you need more, comment on peut dire, plus de difficultés, faut les mettre plus dans pas dans le confort, on va dire, comfortable. Huh? Yes. Yes, I try every time to make my team uncomfortable, you know, with the travel, we make a game 3 days after one session. I try to. What is important for me on my team is you be ready in Africa Cup. I stay focused for that. Before we can win 10 games, 3-0, 3-0, but the reality is the competition. On Morocco, we try to be ready in the Africa Cup. And tomorrow for me is the same of friendly game. Sorry for my fans, but for me is that you need to enjoy the last game of the season. You can win, you can lose, but if you win, it's not for that you are a big team in Africa. If you lose, same spirit. What is important for me, same in the World Cup. You are be ready in the big moment and the good moment. Before and after is only story for me. So that I'm not worried because Morocco, every Africa Cup is favorite, you know. And it's true. After this World Cup, everybody said Morocco, Morocco. But Morocco, every time, in every Africa Cup, every people say Morocco can win the AFCON. But I know the reality, you know, for this competition. When I play this competition, I'm coach in this competition, assistant coach here in South Africa. And I coach the Wydad Casablanca in Africa. I know it's not easy to win in Africa. My job is what I said. My team need to be ready in this competition, not before and not after. And a lot of time Morocco is ready before, is ready in the first round on this competition, and after he go outside this competition. And my job, some coach, and I know the fans in Morocco sometimes is not happy when I say that, but wallah, I don't care to lose 2-3 games before the Africa Cup. Same of World Cup. I need to be ready in this competition against Senegal, against Bafana, against who he wants. But what is important is you are ready in this competition. In French, he said, before the hour is not the hour. After the hour is not the hour. And I try to be my team in the hour, inshallah.
Press conference, it really is.
انت جيتي باش دير الخدمه ديالك وكتهضر كتحشمنا انت من بعد. It's okay, it's finished. Thank you. No, thank you. C'est le plus difficile pour moi, le staff. Malheureusement, c'est que il faut comprendre, c'est des êtres humains. Il y a des joueurs, ils ont joué Amrabat, il a joué 58 matchs cette saison. On l'a laissé partir, il ne jouera pas demain parce que c'était pas possible pour moi de prendre un risque. Un joueur qui a joué 58 matchs, qui est fatigué mentalement, qui est en instance de transfert, qui a des douleurs partout, après tout ce que j'ai demandé à la Coupe du Monde, de le faire jouer, en étant qualifié en plus. Donc il n'y a vraiment aucun risque, logiquement, à part pour nos supporters de nous voir gagner, ce qui est normal pour eux. Mais moi, en tant que coach, je regarde l'intérêt de mes joueurs et l'intérêt de l'équipe. On a des joueurs comme Bono, comme El Nasseri, qui sont pratiquement au bout du rouleau. On verra s'ils peuvent jouer demain. Ce n'est pas l'intérêt qui joue. C'est pour ça que je disais l'important pour nous, c'est d'être prêt, que je vois d'autres joueurs qui prennent leur chance aussi. Parce que si je ne les fais pas jouer demain, quand est-ce qu'on peut les voir? Et ce serait illogique pour moi. Pour moi, vraiment, là, on doit finir la saison. C'est l'après-Coupe du Monde. C'est une saison complète. On la termine. Mentalement, c'est très dur. À quel état d'esprit? J'attendais lundi 2 qu'ils soient dans un bon état d'esprit, mais on a vu qu'il y avait de la fatigue. On n'a pas pu gagner chez nous contre le Cap-Vert. Là, j'attends un peu plus quand même demain, une réaction. Mais comme j'ai dit, peu importe le résultat, alors ça va embêter beaucoup de monde. Moi, ce qui m'importe, c'est à partir de septembre qu'on rentre dans la compétition. Là, on essaye de finir la saison du mieux possible, de voir des joueurs qui ne se blessent pas surtout, parce qu'il y en a beaucoup qui sont en instance de transfert, et qu'on fasse du spectacle demain, en tout cas qu'on ressemble à l'équipe qu'on était à la Coupe du Monde. Mais c'est ce qui m'importe. Mais après, on ne peut pas attendre d'une équipe au mois de juin, avec tous les matchs qu'ils ont joués, avec tout le stress. Et puis, on a beaucoup de joueurs qui ont arrêté il y a un mois. On a des joueurs qui sont blessés. On a blessé des joueurs avec les U23 pour la CAN U23. On a Ounaï et Amellar qui sont blessés. Donc, on a toutes ces problématiques, mais ça donne la chance pour d'autres joueurs de se montrer. Donc, voilà, on a vu Ilyes un peu le dernier match. On a vu Abouklel, on a vu Idrissi. On a fait jouer Mazraoui un peu au milieu. On a vu Hamdallah. C'est ce que j'essaye. Et l'objectif, c'est qu'après tous ces matchs-là qu'on a fait, faire le bilan pour qu'en septembre, on repart pour se préparer, pour être prêt le jour J.
But you stay.
Yes, I stay.
You stay.
With my son, I need to stay. Luca? The coach, he does the job for him.
You're a star, coach. You're a
Bah.
star. You're a star. Merci.
Yes. C'est dit matin.
Il a dit il va être dans les premiers 11.
Maybe.
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much for all coming. Yeah, this is my first time here in South Africa, and it's a beautiful country, and I'm happy to be here and happy to represent my country, and ready to go. Ben, yeah, comme j'avais dit en Coupe du Monde, moi je m'en fous en fait. Si je joue ou je joue pas, je suis très content d'être ici. Je suis très content de représenter le Maroc. Et si le coach il a besoin de moi, je serai là 100%. Donc c'est ça la mentalité. Et c'est comme ça, tous les joueurs pensent aussi, tu vois. Donc à la fin de la journée, on est là pour se battre, pour se battre pour cette maillot. Et Inch'Allah, qu'on fait le boulot, quoi. Yeah, I think the most important thing for us is that we create a big family. So anyone that comes in feels a great environment. The coach trying to emphasize on this as well. Whenever a new player comes in, like you said, Youssef, like El Kandous, they come in and they feel welcome and they feel like they can be themselves. And that's one thing that we are very strong at as a group. We came together, and you saw the fruits of that in the World Cup. Well, our coach trying to emphasize on that. It's not easy to come to Africa and play a certain style of football. It's not easy, you know. We have a lot of players in the squad with a lot of experience that have played in Africa, and they all said the same thing. So for us, it's just important that we go there and we pray mentally, especially mentally, that we prepare right for these kind of games, because we know we saw in the analysis that this South African team is a very good team. So we have to be ready mentally and physically to go out there and put up a great performance for the fans and for ourselves as well. Well, we've played them in Rabat earlier, so we know a little bit about them. The coach has a lot of analysis as well about them, so we're trying to prepare right for this kind of challenge. You know, it's a very good team. I've been impressed with them, so we will prepare right for this team and be ready for tomorrow. No, I think since day one that the coach came, he gave us a great feeling since day one. So it didn't matter if we reached the semi-final in the World Cup or not. It was always going to be the same, you know. It was always going to be this the great gentleman that he is with the players, and we all want to fight for him. It's not you can see it on the pitch. So we're very happy to be here and ready to go for tomorrow. He hasn't done anything differently. I think for us, especially now, after a long season, like he said before, there's a player that played a long season, and at the end of the day, we're all human. So we get little knocks and bruises like any other human would if they played like a Soufiane Amrabat 58 games. So it's difficult. So he's trying to bring the group together mentally, so we can prepare for this game right. And we need a reaction because our last game we were expected to win. We need a reaction tomorrow. I think any player that comes on the pitch should take his opportunity seriously. Whether you're a big player in Europe or not, you come and you have to perform. And there's a lot of good players around the world. You know, the coach has difficult decisions to make. You can only take 26 players, so he has to take the 26 quote-unquote best Moroccans. But it's very difficult and it's a challenging group. If you don't perform, you're out. So that's how it is. The big players, they have their credit. You know, you can't say nothing about Hakim Ziyech or Ashraf. They are really good players, so you have to give them their respect. But for the other players, it's the same thing. You come there, you have to perform to the best of your abilities, and hopefully you can come to the next camp.
شوف تيكي تاكا شوف مغرب كيف كيتوكا شوف كيف خلعنا العالم براس ديال لافوكا لحقرنا دغيا شدينا له لابوكا فيفا مغرب ودابا لا فيستا لوكا